All right, guys, Tim McAmis. I'm here at Lights Out 8, this big small tire race, and we ran into Tommy Kirk from MacFab. If you guys don't know who he is, they've got the company that will, they take the non-beadlock wheels here at the track. They've got this little trailer set up. They take non-beadlock wheels, slice that lip off, and put on beadlocks on any type of wheel you can imagine. So we're standing here in their trailer. These guys are working their ass off in this trailer today, but they made this little this piece of equipment here, which is really cool. So this is, let me give you a rundown before I talk to Tommy. But so you've got a spindle here with the wheel mounted on. So this is a standard non-beadlock rim, and so you can see where the tire's been screwed. They put screws through these holes here to keep the tire from spinning. So he's going to jig this up and take this cutter, zip this lip off of here, and then take a ring and adapter that they make and weld that on, so that now we'll go to a nice knurled clamp beadlock that will hold that wheel in place. So these guys are working around the clock here. So they make all these pieces. You can see how they got a nice little knurl finish to them where it's going to bite into that bead on the tire. And so this is the part here that is going to weld on, and then the outer ring is going to bolt to that. So they make all this stuff in-house and then bring it all out here, and this entire race they're going to sit here and chop these wheels apart. So this is a really neat operation. They got it set up here in a 18-foot trailer, and day and night they're going to change these wheels. There's wheels stacked up everywhere. There's about 100 wheels sitting. I don't know what y'all are doing in here, but there's a lot of wheels stacked up out here. So they got a lot of work to do, but they're really, really nice. And the beadlock rings are the machining on them is very, very nice. So what got us interested in talking is that, and I'm going to let him talk here in just a minute. I'm taking up all the time. But so he's got a big manufacturing facility in North Carolina, and he's, you guys know from my other videos, I'm a big USA proponent of manufacturing and buying in the USA. This guy is too. So we happened to come up just a minute ago over to Mickey Thompson trailer, and he went into about a 35-minute rant on all this stuff. So anyway, I'm going to let you talk a little bit, but to give us a little rundown of how you got started in this, because it's very interesting to have at the track.
Yeah, so it's probably been about 10 years ago. We had a friend of mine I was helping. We were doing some drag racing. I'm a drag racer, and at the time, the only place we could send off wheels to get them beadlock was way out in California, Champion,
right?
And they do great work. And but we had a machine shop. I've always had a job shop, machine shop, and what we were talking about earlier was, you know, how hard it is to compete with stuff being done in China. I mean, you've got engineering firms being done over in India right now, where you can send a part and over there, they'll design it for you, they'll machine it for you, and send it back over here. And that's what job shops are really competing with, and it's extremely hard to deal with that. So it's pushed us into different areas like this, where, you know, nobody's sending their wheels to China to get them beadlocked. But well, I say that, but now what we're seeing is a big flood and influx of the three-piece wheels, all the shells being made in China, all these casted wheels, where you know, people are buying all that stuff from China. A lot of people are going to China and different countries to have these wheels made, and it really makes our job tough, because we have to fit all these different manufacturers of wheels with beadlocks, and some of them we don't want to put beadlocks on, but you know, if the customer requests it, we do it. But we try to educate them on what wheels are really true, accurate, to match their horsepower application. You know, just like you guys do with trying to match the right car and the right chassis with the right power plant and class of racing. So it's definitely a big struggle for us, and we are just, it really makes you sick to your stomach to see how much stuff is leaving this country, as far as what we were talking about earlier about all these really nice, old, big, huge pieces of equipment that make these machines, that build CNC machines. The cold, hard facts are that all those big machines that make the machines that we use, they've been shipped over to China. I mean, we don't even have big equipment anymore to make this equipment with. And people just think these big pieces of machinery just show up. And it's really sad to see. And I'm a proponent of the Made in the USA. We have very few products that we get anything overseas from. It's probably less than a 1%. And even when we do that, it's maybe a textile piece or something like that if we require it. But we manufacture parts for the medical industry, automotive. We build workout equipment, fitness equipment, the drag wheels. We're the sole rebuilder for Eaton Clutch for all of North America. So we build about 2,000 truck clutches a week. Wow. So, but we've got about a 220,000 square foot facility, and everything we do, we really try to push it made in the USA. And our biggest problem is we have all these inventors with a product, and they think they have to make it as cheap as they can make it, and the first place they go is China. Yeah. When if they would just do their homework and build a product that has the best features and the best benefits, they could sell their product for a little bit more and make it here.
Sure.
And that's where we have to meet people is at the entrepreneur level to try to educate them on, hey, if you want to build a product, build something that doesn't compete with 10 other Tom, Dick, and Harrys and make it in the U.S. It really gets it just gets under your skin to see people so haphazardly just send stuff over there. And
and the problem is that a lot of these decisions are made in the boardrooms of these companies by people that don't have a clue about manufacturing or the workers in the U.S. or anything else. They're making a decision looking at spreadsheets. Yep. And it just
What's my return on investment?
That's right. And you know what? They have to work for their stockholders too. But in reality, if they would just pay attention to the overall picture and look at the ingenuity that's in the U.S. and the people that really want to do that work and are proud in the product that they build, it would fix all that, because people will pay a little more for a quality product. Because sometimes, you can't even find the product that you need that's USA made. I mean, you look for it, but you can't find it. It's because they've sourced all this stuff overseas, and it's not just China. There's 100 countries over there they send this junk to. But like, if you look at this piece of equipment, I mean, this is American ingenuity right here. This is all home built and in your shop, and this is like you guys sat down and said, how are we gonna make this? How do we make this machine? But this is what this is all about, and that's why everybody should be proud to be in the U.S. because those factories over in China, they got the people of their work like slaves. They pay them $2-3 a day. They work 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. I mean, you know what? You like China, go move to China, work in one of them factories, all right? But if you like the U.S., buy U.S., support U.S. manufacturers, and fuck China. That's what I say.
Exactly. I'm with you, because here's the thing. I deal with Chinese companies. They don't even want to buy Chinese products. They want it made here in the USA. And we have the same problem with India. India calls us, hey, we want these medical products that you make because what's being made here is shit.
Yep.
And when they won't even buy their own stuff, we shouldn't be buying it either.
That's right. So, hey guys, we're good. We're going to cut it short. We're getting ready to run some cars. Tommy, thanks for your time. You guys do a great job. Look at these guys. He just bossed around. These guys are doing all the work.
Yeah, these guys make it happen.
Yeah. So he just telling them what to do. So, hey, we're going to sign off. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks.